So in today's class we are gonna study about studio, character studio. Okay, so whether Maya or Max, we have inbuilt biped also. Biped means or inbuilt character skeleton also, that we can use during the time of skinning for humans, and we can do but before that bone structure is where custom structures are being taught, that I had taught you. Reason is that you should know how to link things, and you should be able to create separate bone structure also by yourself, so that if whether it's a ball, it's a car, it's a, any moving part that is there that requires it can require rigging. Okay, so but besides simple bones we have in Max biped. This is also or character studio. Okay, so how you can just simply click and drag and you will be able to create this structure. Okay, this is called biped. Now let's study features of biped. Basically biped, it has a very means all the whatever features that you require, like whole skeleton has been predefined, inbuilt, and you can animate this character. You can start using this character from this point only. You don't have to create single bone structure for your whole human or biped characters. It can be converted into biped also. I'll just show you how. So first of all, if you click and drag, let me just get max landscape, max. Yeah, in this only. Let me get a character, because we are gonna be using the character only. Means we will be animating the character only with the help of this biped. How we can do that? Let's see. So first of all, let me just fix the character. Make it into proper size. Our biped is not centrally aligned, so first let's delete this biped only. Suppose you have created your biped character or structure. Okay, now you want to animate this. Okay, so for that we require whole bone structure, and with bone structures you require IKFK blend and many things, but Character Studio already provides you these stuffs. So let's adjust those stuffs. Just click in the initial. Also you can select like which kind of character you want, whether male, female, or the classic look that we got. Okay, what kind of things you require, and from here you can adjust the parameters before also and later on also. So I prefer to use the later on version. Before that, let's align it properly. This character is not even aligned. So much issues we have. So yeah, it's almost aligned. Now let's align it to center also. Okay, so now let's create, it's almost aligned. Let's create the structure biped. Like this. Okay, so try to match the pelvis area and not the foot area. Okay, because right now there is a rectangle that you see is being highlighted at the center. Okay, with that box, it's actually a box. With that box, we will be able to move the whole biped character. Okay, so if you are gonna scaling it, your legs and everything, first of all you need to align the COG or center of the character. So in this way we are gonna neglect each and every part and just center this part only. Let's check this area also, and if this is not selected, your character will not move. How you can select after creation? Suppose you just clicked outside and now it is getting difficult to select that. So what you can do is you can go to parameters tab, click over here, and from here you can see body vertical or body horizontal. You will be able to select. Okay, so this will give you an access to select this. So it's not like that if I selected this I can only move into the, so it's gonna automatically switch between the selections. So first position our character properly. Okay, now we can adjust all the parameters. So you can see how your character's leg should be and how it is right now. This what I'm gonna do is I will do an alt X F4. Okay, and I will right click and freeze selection so that we don't select this thing again and again. You can use your method like select, make it into group and freeze it, whatever method you like you can do it. Now let's start editing this character, means this biped. So whatever feature that is there, it is present in this motion tab of this biped. So instead of going in over here, you will not find anything. You will find in motion tab. So click on motion tab. In motion tab, you have in the leave first two options. In biped, we have something called figure mode. This figure mode allows us to make the changes, the structural changes of this character, of this biped. Once you are done with that, you can switch off the figure mode and go to the animation mode. We are not covering the animation right now, we are trying to structure it. So let's do it. Click on to this, okay, and you can come to structure mode. Once you are in structure mode, the structure, figure mode, the structure will pop up. If you just click over it, you can't see the structure. Okay, so once you are in figure mode, that structure will come up. So click onto this, and here now you can change the structure of this biped. So suppose you are creating a male, just create a male. You can change it to female or the classic mode, whatever you like you can change. It doesn't matter for me, all the things function in the same manner. So You can take this and start working on it. Now we have something called in max, the bones that we are creating or the structure that we are creating, it should occupy the maximum space of the mesh. If it is occupying the maximum space of mesh means the character that we have created. If it is occupying that, then the influence of that bone will be proper. If you are making a very small bone, then the influence also on the mesh will be less. So you need to consider that. Let's realign. So I think this looks okay. Okay. Now what you can do is, we have something called copy paste options. So we are gonna do changes into one leg and one hand, and then we can copy paste to other. So before doing that, let's adjust the other features, like from top, if you want, you can scale it down like this. Simply press R. The directions will vary. Like if you do in this, so proportionately scale it to fit the size like this. It has got a very big neck, so we'll consider that. Okay, somewhere like this we have, this will be the chest area, so I'm gonna leave it. We can increase this, no, we cannot increase this. Now we are not gonna work on this. First increase the neck spacing. Now how we can increase the neck? By increasing one joint into the neck. So from here we have options. I will increase in neck one joint. Let's see if it occupies properly or not. What if I apply one more? Now I think it is applying. One more thing I can do is I can rotate this a little bit like this, because I need to fill this area. So first, to fill that area, first of all it should be in the center. Now I think it's in center, and then what I can do is I can rotate this again back to its position. If you are not in the figure mode, it's not gonna work, remember. I'm gonna twist it later on. Triangle pelvis, triangle neck. Just leave it. Just rotate it a little bit like this. So now what you can do is basically you can scale these also so that it fills, not this one, this, okay, and this size like this also. Hello, it's almost fulfilling. This also you can take like this. To cover this space we have to make it like this. We can rotate a little bit more. This one not gonna look. Okay, leave it. So that portion we adjusted from here to there. Let's adjust these. This we can leave it like this only. Now check with this parameters. Okay, can we move it? So now we are making the changes to the legs. So for leg, first of all let's adjust according to the structure. You can increase or decrease depending upon like this. Now we can do this to our second leg also, joint area also, this joint like this. You can manage the structure, and since it is wearing it is not wearing shoes or something, we can leave it. If it would have fingers, we could have increased like from here, finger links. Means toes and then its links. Okay. Can make it 5 or 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 depending upon our necessity. So we don't require that over here, but we require certainly that thing into hands. So before that, let's copy paste this structure to the second one. So I'm going to select this, all three, and then we have over here something called Where is copy paste? Copy paste tab. In posture, what you can do, you can create a collection first. Okay, and then it will give you to copy. So I will copy this posture. So you can see the red one, it has been copied. Now where do I want to paste? So I want it to paste onto other side of the. So from here you can go paste posture opposite. Okay, so wherever you are gonna move your mouse, it's gonna show options. So the second leg also done. Now what you can do is, let's adjust the hands over here. I will adjust the first the arms like this, will be outside. Let's make it, scale it like this. Water is dripping from the AC. It has started cooling also. Magic. Nice. Thank God it's working. ये पहले से ही खुंदस का है. Okay, so now adjust the hands. Simply you can see it is where is this is the ankle part, it's little bit more, so we're gonna scale it to its ankle part. हाँ और क्या, हड्डियाँ मॉडल के अंदर ही होती हैं. Where will you fix it otherwise? It is not matching exactly. Do you think it is matching exactly? I told you na, maximum part you need to cover. Later on, because it's gonna help you later on. Otherwise, later on you will have trouble. And I don't think so you were gonna like after the steps after this, because nobody likes. So it's better to align here only. Okay, so I just aligned it according to the structure. Now scale it down, this one. And again it's not coming in like this. This hand here made it a little tilted, so it was difficult. I think it's okay now. We cannot move our hand in this direction. Okay, but from here we can move. So for the sake of fingers, I am moving it. Or otherwise you will have to remesh the character. You have to fix the in character only. So now it is there inside it. Let's check hands. It's gonna bend from here. Let's make it a little bit outside. Like no. You will understand while scaling. Look, if I am scaling into this direction, it is. हाँ हो तो रहा है. There are three values. One will increase the length, other will in two directions. Okay. So now let's make few fingers. From here you can, where are the fingers? You can increase the fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and finger links 1, 2. Okay, so now what you can do is you can scale it a little bit down like this. Okay, move this, means you have to align it, simple. This joint will come from here, not there. I just F4. Let me just check. So enable the wireframe mode so that you can see the joint from where it should. So this is now correct. The more time you will give, the more less time it will take later on. Okay, taken, done. Similarly, you need to adjust all the fingers. With fingers, they have given the translation, so you can move also. Joints, you cannot move rest of the joints. So you can work on multiple joints also like this, like there is a, and I think this option is much more better than creating from scratch. No, why this finger is so big? I think this looks fine. Okay, just increase the sizes. Hmm. Don't disrespect that much. It's okay. Okay, so rest you can do it. So once you are done with this, now what you can do, here we will have issue, we will solve later on. Yes. If I increase this thing like this, it's gonna create again problem. So we don't have too much of space out here. Sorry. Huh? What is forearm? We can increase, na? You can link, create one more from bones and link. नहीं इसमें भी ऑप्शन है फॉर कस्टम बट इट्स बेटर अगर उस पर प्रैक्टिस हो गया है तो डू दैट नो नो यू कैन क्रिएट एक्स्ट्रा ये तरह बट यू हैव टू स्पेसिफाई लाइक क्लिक that I was supposed to carry basically later on. We will be creating some extra structures for this guy. So wait for it. Okay. First. So now, do you remember how to copy paste this? Select all from here. Okay. And now in copy paste option over here we have already created a collection. Okay, here we need to copy posture. It's gonna copy and then paste it to other side. Okay, so now your character is ready to get skinned. Let's check one more. यार इसका स्ट्रक्चर तुम खतरनाक ही है. ये थोड़ा सा कम है but we can adjust. Okay, so once you are done with this, remember to save Maya Max. We just need to animate, but before animating we need to attach, that is called skinning. So let's see how skinning is being done, but before that I'll make a duplicate. I'll create one more to cover the rest of the parts of pipette. Okay, to cover the rest of the parts of biped. We just created and aligned it according to the structure that have been given. What about the rest of the features? That is what we are going to see. Okay. So, this is our biped. Again go to the structure mode. From here structure will pop up. Okay. So till now we have seen these things. We can increase the spine links like this. Okay. We can also increase the leg links. Right now we have 3 links. Now where can we use this leg? Just remember from the movies, where can we use this leg? See na? सब में यूज कर सकते हैं. How many means werewolf? Okay, we can use this structure in werewolf. Werewolf have extra structure. Where is max landscape? Okay. Any questions? No. Why the message then? Okay. So here you can see from here to here we had, and in humans it will go directly over here, but in werewolves it goes one more bone over here, and then we have over here, and then finally this. So in werewolves we have to increase the leg joints, and later on we can adjust according to the structure. Okay. In dogs and cats also we have to do this. Now where was I? Leg links. Okay. Now in spine we have just seen, neck to we already used. Now we can get a tail of this character, like if you are creating it for monkey. Okay. So tail created. It will be joint and FK1. Okay. So it's already inbuilt. Now we can have, besides this, we can have ponytail. What is ponytail? Juda or girls. Ponytail. Okay. You can have two here is very costly. For just 1 year, who's gonna change the whole PC or whole structure? Do you know how much? 4 lakh, 5 lakh for one PC, 7, 8 lakh for one render machine. Who's gonna invest in that much? You have to think. You have to think about the budget also. This is India. यहाँ पे एक कपड़ा शुरुआत में खरीदते हैं और पुश्ते पहन के चली जाती हैं, एंड लेटर ऑन पोछा भी बनता है उसका, और पोछा के बाद भी उसका खत्म नहीं होता है. I don't know. There was a reel of I have seen regarding this, that इंडिया में इस तरीके से यूज होता है. वेस्टर्न वर्ल्ड वी जस्ट यूज वंस एंड थ्रो इट इन द गार्बेज. इन इंडिया, हाँ, it happens like that only. But in India what happens? फादर ने खरीदा, सन ने यूज किया, और फिर वो जनरेशन्स यूज करेंगी. उसके बाद सपोज किसी गलती से वो फट गया तो पोछा में यूज हो जाएगा. पोछा में यूज अगर सपोज खत्म हो गया उसका भी, तो लेडीज लोग क्या करती थी, अब वो पोछा में भी नहीं रहेगा तो उसको आग जलाने, जो घर का जो वो होता है चूल्हा, फॉर दैट बेसिकली they used to burn that thing into the चूल्हा. ओके, तो फॉरनर पूछता है बस अब तो खत्म हो गया ना. नो, आफ्टर दैट दे यूज द एश ऑफ दैट चूल्हा फॉर ब्रशिंग. सो दिस इज द स्पिरिट. दिस इज हाउ वी आर, दिस मच हाउ वी आर कंजर्वेटिव. और इतना हम सोच के चलते हैं. सो वाई टू यूज, इफ यू हैव अ पोनीटेल ओवर हेयर, who's gonna invest 4 lakh or 5 lakh or 7 lakh pieces for each and every individual? What happened? Okay, so we can have two. Ah, you can use. So they have given you the liberty. It's up to you to decide. Ponytail, you saw. फिशिंग में हम मैक्स कहाँ यूज कर रहे थे? माया वी डोंट हैव दिस फैसिलिटी. For certain things, Max is also good. Max, what do? We create an architecture and then we create a simple character walking through that architecture. So this much they required. This is the reason biped is there. So just rig a character and inbuilt walk cycle भी है. You don't have to worry too much. So later on, ponytail, fingers you saw, finger links you know, toes you have seen. We can create extra. Now we can attach props also to this character, like this. Sword, हाँ कुछ भी. It's a prop. So in animation mode, it's gonna move with hand. Okay. कहाँ सेपरेट हो रहा है? यहाँ रोटेट नहीं होगा क्या हैंड एंकल? इट इज गोइंग विद दिस. यहाँ से वो लिंक्ड है इसलिए. इट्स ऑलरेडी लिंक्ड है. हाँ तो ये आप ही के साथ तो गया है यहाँ पे. हाँ तो ये हाथ ऐसे रहेगा ना. आपका हाथ का वो शेप नहीं चेंज करेंगे. अभी तो वी हैवंट प्रॉपर्ली फिक्स्ड ना. ट्राई दिस आउट देन लेट मी नो. बैग तो इट्स यस, बट वो तो स्टेशनरी, वो तो सिंपल उसी के साथ रिग हो जाएगा. रिग हो जाएगा उसी के साथ, बॉडी के साथ ही रिग हो जाएगा ना. बैग वगैरह प्रॉब्लम आता है इन सब चीज़ों में. इन्होंने एक फीचर दिया है दैट इज यू कैन यूज. ओके, यू कैन यूज टू like this. You can use. Now sometimes it happens like ankles जो आप बनाते हैं, that could have a distance, like it all depends what kind of character you are making. So they have given this feature where you can move the ankle placement also. Okay, then this is the overall height I think of the character. You can increase or decrease. 4 feet. Okay, hello. Knuckles. Okay, for birds and this I am not able to get what is happening with the twist. Oh, basically, this is a very good example of if I rotate my hand like this. Okay, if it doesn't have forearm cuts, means bones like this, we need to attach muscles. In Maya we have muscles, in Max we have something like this. What it does is, if you rotate your hand like this, the whole structure rotates. So this will give you muscle effect. Otherwise ऐसा लगेगा यहीं से मुड़ रहा है. So that skin effect while rotating this, and in legs, rest of the body parts doesn't have like feature like this, but these two, forearm, thighs, calf, these we have features like this. I have already inbuilt into this. If suppose I am rotating, it's gonna rotate according to that. Okay, so this is also a wonderful feature that they have added. Horse link will come over here, calf link and horse link. Okay, so proper twist milega when you are rotating hands or something like that. Twist links. Okay, then we have something called, suppose you are not satisfied with this, you want to create, I have seen like if you want to create wings of this character, either what you can do, you can make it separately, okay, or you can add from here also. From here, how you can add, let me remove the first, the props, it's not looking okay. क्यों भिक्षा मांग रहा है भाई. हाँ, that is also good. और ये टूट गया. नया में ये फीचर वैसे ही इनबिल्ट दिखेगा. बाइपेड it recognize, basically last step it recognize. Okay, so we did the structural changes. Okay, suppose this is a character and now you want a character of some animal, bird or something like that. So in bird you don't require forearms, you can remove, or, and what you need to do is you have to again rotate it properly, like the bird. Okay, you have to increase this, means properly. Let me just get let's add first the wings only. Okay, so how you can add extra? Simply click over here, create extra, and now it's gonna create. You can place this thing like this, or what you can do is you can select the specific link and then create, because I want to attach this thing to this. Okay, reorient to parent. You should keep it on, and now click. Position will be the same, but you can create the structure from here. Okay. What just happened? From here you can increase the links. Okay, then select this. From here you want a separate, so add, create extra. It's gonna start with that area only, so you need to move it. Why it is starting from that area? It should not create like this. Let it be. So basically we are creating the structure for wings. Okay, now add extra to this, can rotate like this. Okay. Similarly, select from here and then create one more extra joint, place it on the proper position. And increase the bone segments. Okay. Now do the rest by yourself. It recognizes things. Fine. So once you're done with this, suppose create, select all this, create opposite extra, and it's created. Okay, so in this way, if I come out of this figure mode, in motion only we have figure mode. Where is that mode? Our character has been created and now it's ready for, you cannot move from here. You need to select either that rectangle that I told you or from here, body vertical, body horizontal. Okay, and rest of the part you can animate. So I'll give you a very brief demo. After once you are done with this, satisfied with all the bone structure that you have created, now it's time to skin the bone to the character. Okay, so how we can do the skinning, let's study that. This is the next topic. I'll just pause and then